Welcome. Let me share the intricacies of my journey post-breakup with my ex-boyfriend, spanning over 2.5 years. Our tale, like many, began with a symphony of youthful passion and promises. I, at 21, and he, at 26, embarked on what I thought would be an unbreakable bond. He was my first true love, and our relationship was adorned with the sweetness of shared interests and mutual support. As our love story unfolded, I found solace in our shared moments, dinners, video games, deep conversations, and anime marathons. The world seemed brighter, and life felt complete with him by my side. Prompted by familial nudges, I transitioned from my childhood home to his parents' abode, eager to embrace newfound independence at 19. Yet, amidst the bliss, a dark shadow loomed over our paradise. In December 2008, I stumbled into a grave mistake, an affair with an ex-lover from South Dakota. Threatened by his intent to unveil intimate memories from my past, I succumbed to fear and secrecy, betraying the trust of my devoted partner. The guilt weighed heavily on my conscience, staining the purity of our love. Despite his forgiveness and our reconciliation, the scars of betrayal lingered. His parents, once warm and welcoming, viewed me through a lens of suspicion. Their trust eroded, leaving me grappling with remorse and the daunting task of rebuilding shattered trust. My journey took a tumultuous turn as I battled the demons of unemployment, financial strain, and emotional turmoil. I grappled with depression, unable to reciprocate his unwavering support. The strain on our relationship grew palpable, exacerbated by my inability to navigate the complexities of adulthood. Amidst the chaos, an unexpected encounter at an anime con led to a reckless escapade, a threesome that further strained our bond. His parents' disapproval deepened, casting me as the antagonist in our narrative. Despite his efforts to shield me from their scorn, their influence proved insurmountable. In the aftermath of our tumultuous journey, I find myself adrift, seeking solace in the echoes of our shared memories. Our love, once a beacon of hope, now lies in ruins, shattered by the weight of my transgressions. As I navigate the turbulent waters of post-breakup life, I cling to the fragments of our past, grappling with the harsh reality of a future devoid of his presence. My father added fuel to the fire by threatening his family over a trivial sewing machine issue. As a result, I was compelled by his family to gather my belongings and vacate the premises. Now, his parents are urging him to pursue a relationship with an 18-year-old girl he barely knows, who seems to cater to his every whim. He claims to still care for me but insists on needing space and time. Despite this, he expresses a desire to maintain a friendship and explore the possibility of rekindling our romance. However, his parents have made it clear that if he chooses to reconcile with me, he'll be finding a new place to live. I'm consumed by jealousy, sinking deeper into depression, and feeling utterly overwhelmed. I'm torn between wanting to give him the space he needs to heal and prove myself, and the fear of losing him to someone else. I'm desperate to demonstrate my worth and regain his trust, while also proving to his parents that I'm not the villain they perceive me to be. Currently, I'm focused on securing a job and finding a new place to live, but my heart longs for reconciliation with him. I'm torn between respecting his need for space and fighting to salvage our relationship. It's a tumultuous time, filled with uncertainty and anguish. In seeking advice, I must confront the harsh reality that the damage caused by my infidelity may be irreparable. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort, and there's no guarantee that our relationship can withstand the weight of betrayal. Moreover, it's unhealthy to hinge my emotional well-being solely on one person, risking my own sense of self-worth and independence. Ultimately, the decision lies in whether I should grant him the space he needs to heal or relinquish my grip and allow us both to pursue separate paths. It's a painful crossroads, fraught with complexities and emotional turmoil. My father's extreme reaction to a trivial issue involving a sewing machine escalated tensions further. Consequently, I was compelled by his family to collect my belongings and leave. Now, his parents are urging him to pursue a relationship with an 18-year-old girl he's only known for a month. She appears to cater to his every need. He insists he still cares for me but requires space and time. He expresses a desire to remain friends and explore the possibility of reconciliation. However, his parents have made it clear that if he resumes our relationship, he'll need to find a new place to live. I'm consumed by jealousy, sinking deeper into depression, and feeling overwhelmed. I'm torn between wanting to give him the space he needs and fighting to salvage our relationship. I long to prove myself and regain his trust, while also dispelling his parents' negative perceptions of me. Despite securing a job and searching for an apartment, my heart yearns for reconciliation with him. I'm grappling with the decision of whether to respect his need for space or let go and pursue separate paths. It's evident that the relationship had underlying issues that won't be easily resolved. Betrayal can inflict lasting damage on trust, and it's possible that the foundation of our relationship has been irreparably shaken. Moreover, it's unhealthy to rely solely on one person for emotional stability and happiness. It's essential to acknowledge that forgiveness doesn't necessarily equate to trust. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort, and some individuals may never fully trust again after experiencing betrayal. In conclusion, I'm navigating through a whirlwind of pain and confusion. While it's tempting to cling on to hope for reconciliation, I must also consider the possibility of moving forward independently. In the intricate tapestry of my life, a fleeting dalliance with temptation wove its threads, entangling me in a web of secrecy and desire. The allure of the forbidden, though tinged with guilt and apprehension, held a hypnotic sway over my senses, drawing me deeper into its intoxicating embrace. Despite the whispers of conscience urging restraint, I found myself succumbing to the allure of the affair, navigating a treacherous path fraught with deceit and self-delusion. Amidst the tumult of conflicting emotions, I sought refuge in the solace of a trusted confidant, hoping to unburden my troubled soul and find absolution in the eyes of another. Yet, even as I bared my heart to this sympathetic ear, I made the conscious choice to shield my husband from the truth, fearing the irreparable damage it would inflict upon our fragile bond. Little did I realize that my attempts at preservation would only serve to deepen the chasm between us, fueling his suspicions and driving him to seek answers in the shadows of my digital footprint. The revelation of my betrayal, wrought with anguish and disbelief, cast a pall over our once idyllic union, shattering the illusion of security and trust that had sustained us for so long. Yet, in the midst of his devastation, my husband exhibited a remarkable resilience, extending a hand of forgiveness even as his heart bled with pain. His unwavering compassion, tempered by a fierce determination to salvage what remained of our fractured relationship, served as a beacon of hope amidst the wreckage of my transgressions. As we embarked on the arduous journey of reconciliation, I grappled with the weight of my guilt, haunted by the specter of my indiscretions and the toll they had taken on those I held most dear. The task of severing ties with the other party involved, once a source of fleeting pleasure, now loomed before me as an insurmountable obstacle, a testament to the depths of my betrayal and the sacrifices required for redemption. Yet, even as I navigated the rocky terrain of remorse and regret, a glimmer of optimism flickered in the darkness, illuminating a path forward fraught with uncertainty yet brimming with possibility. In sharing my story, I seek not only absolution but also understanding, a testament to the complexities of human frailty and the enduring power of love to transcend even the deepest of wounds. I'm grappling with a decision, whether to address this with my husband and if so, how. It's been weighing heavily on my mind, and I could use some guidance or insight. Your advice or words of wisdom would be greatly appreciated. I see the value in seeking therapy, as it could help me understand the underlying reasons for my actions and how to prevent similar situations in the future. It might also provide clarity on why my husband forgave me so quickly, allowing me to navigate our relationship with greater understanding. Perhaps it's essential to acknowledge that while my husband's forgiveness demonstrates his love and commitment, the trust between us has been altered. This realization might aid in severing ties with the other individual and moving forward. As much as it pains me to admit, perhaps I need to distance myself from my computer and the temptation it represents. Instead, I should focus on spending time with friends and finding healthy distractions to ease the longing and guilt. In conclusion, while it's tempting to bring up my feelings to my husband, perhaps it's best to take a step back and focus on self-care and reflection. With time and effort, I hope to find resolution and healing in this difficult situation.